Hey y'all, I'm Rell Rugely. I'm a content creator, and here's a piece of me with Go There, Do That.
So why food content?
Food content. I chose food content because it was a niche that I could actually commit to. I've been on social media for a while, and I feel like I've worn a few different hats. Food was the first style of content that I felt I could commit to because I was fully confident in it. I think when you have a lot of interests, it can be easy to get lost in your identity, and it can be hard to choose what your brand is gonna be. So yeah, food was my thing. I said I love to eat, I can create this content, I can be creative, and I stuck with it.
What are the cons of creating food and beverage content?
Currently, it may be a silly con to some, but weight management. You're eating a lot of food, so it's like if you don't have a strict structure with what you're doing, it could be easy to get lost and forget about the importance of your health. Personally, I'm starting to cut back, one, on food reviews in general, and when I am going to these places, if I know it's something that's heavy in calories, I'm more so tasting it, providing an opinion, and then either taking the rest to go or giving it away to somebody else. That's helped me to manage my calorie intake. I'm also starting to be a little bit more active to balance that out. So I'm getting back into tennis and just making sure that I'm moving my body as well.
How do you choose which restaurants to highlight?
When it comes to choosing restaurants that I want to visit and review, naturally I want to go to places that I actually frequent, that I love the food, I love the service, and I feel comfortable recommending to people that I actually know. As I became more consistent with creating food content, I started getting reached out to by different companies that wanted me to come and try their food. So naturally, if the food looks appealing and the menu looks good, then I'd be more willing to go and visit and check them out. More recently, I've been focusing on Black-owned businesses in Austin simply because the population of the Black community is so small. I recently found out it's only 7 to 9%, which was shocking to me because I'm from Austin. So I'm used to seeing a lot of people that look like me in the spaces that I go to. I felt like it was important to show love to those businesses as well. I've even gotten a lot of comments that say that Black businesses won't last long and won't perform well. So I feel like it's partially my duty to go and visit these places, highlight the good things, even provide them feedback so we can prove people like that wrong.
What is a common misconception about food content creators?
A common misconception about food content creators is that we're all liars. And I get it. You see a high production video, I may write a script to be a little bit more creative and just to make it more entertaining. I can understand why somebody would think that comes off as not being authentic. But what I want people to know, or at least my audience, is that you cannot pay me to lie. I would like for more people to realize that it's actually counterproductive to give a recommendation and then have a bunch of people go try it and not like it. That doesn't really build positive rapport, and that's not what I want to do.
What has been the most rewarding part of the journey so far?
The most rewarding part has been knowing that people are taking my recommendations, going out to new places, and creating an experience. I think everyone can agree that we all like to bond over food. If I don't know you and we don't have much in common, chances are that we at least might like the same type of food. So that's an opportunity to connect, and that's one of my favorite parts. Outwardly, I love that I'm sending business and potential customers to these restaurants. That's something that I have to admit is satisfying, it's fulfilling, knowing that your opinion does make a difference and can help somebody's actual business. So that's really rewarding.
So are you compensated for any of your reviews?
Compensation is tricky within the food review industry. It's still something that I'm trying to navigate. The short answer is no. I would say that the food is covered, but I don't think people take into account traveling to get there, filming the content, the equipment that you use to film the content, and then sharing that with your audience as well. And not to forget the time it takes to actually edit and put the content together. It's like a whole one-stop shop marketing agency, and a lot of people don't view it as that. They view it as just a simple hobby. And it's not so simple, because if it were, a lot of these restaurants would be doing it for themselves or would have the staff to do it, and that's just not the case. So I would like for more people to view content creators and respect them as the many marketing agencies that we all are.
So what does your future as a content creator look like?
I would love to continue to do food, keep sharing places to go to. I'm definitely gonna move towards creating food content at home. I think that's a really important part, especially when it comes to monitoring your health. Health and wellness is a big deal, and I don't think that it should be forgotten about for the sake of like a really good burger and some loaded fries. You know, we still kind of have to take care of ourselves and our bodies. I also want to incorporate a bit more lifestyle content. I want to show what it looks like to get ready to go to a fancy dinner, what I might wear, what cologne I might have as well. And I also want to tap more into health and wellness too. What it looks like to take care of your body, right? What it looks like to have the balance of eating a good cheat meal, but then also working a bit of that off. The goal with my lifestyle content is really just to share more of who I am as a person. I'm looking to connect with the people that are out there like me, specifically Black queer men. I think that it's really important to see representation of who you are, and I can only imagine what that would have done for me when I was younger.